It was precisely 9:15 on a grey London morning when the unthinkable happened. Behind the heavy, imposing doors of Clarence House, an emergency session was convened in absolute secrecy. The room was cold, filled only by the king's closest legal advisors and his private secretary, who clutched a folder marked in bold red letters, "Confidential Domestic Action." The air was so thick you could hear a pin drop. And then, King Charles III, a man who has weathered decades of scandal, visibly trembling, delivered the words that will echo through history. "I intend to separate from Queen Camilla." Witnesses say his voice cracked. His eyes were red and exhausted. This wasn't just a decision. It was the collapse of a 30-year love story that had defied the world. But what could possibly drive a king to divorce the woman he spent half his life fighting for? The answer lies in a damning intelligence dossier delivered to his desk just 8 days prior, a report that revealed a betrayal so deep it broke the man beneath the crown. The report detailed a calculated campaign of manipulation. While Charles was battling cancer, trusting his wife to stand by his side, investigations revealed that Camilla had been in secret communication with a well-known royal biographer. The goal? To rewrite history. Evidence suggests a plot to reframe the royal narrative, casting Princess Diana, and even Princess Catherine, in a negative light, while polishing Camilla's image as the misunderstood savior of the monarchy. But the betrayal didn't stop at PR games. Inside the palace, a silent war has already begun. Buckingham Palace, usually a fortress of order, is unraveling. A staff mutiny is underway. Loyal servants, those who have served the crown for decades, have started refusing to serve the Queen Consort. It began with small acts of resistance, afternoon tea arriving late, doors remaining shut a second too long, but it has grown into an open rebellion. The staff's loyalty has splintered, largely driven by what insiders describe as deliberate humiliations directed at Kate, the Princess of Wales. As one senior aide whispered, "Respect is gone, and without respect, she has nothing." But the emotional betrayal is only the tip of the iceberg. The scandal takes a darker, almost criminal turn when we look at the involvement of the king's sister, Princess Anne. Known for her no-nonsense attitude, Anne has reportedly uncovered a financial and material scandal that could destroy Camilla's reputation forever. Following the passing of Queen Elizabeth II, royal archivists began the solemn task of cataloging the late monarch's possessions. That's when they found the gaps. Priceless heirlooms, jewels that are woven into the very fabric of British history, were missing. The sapphire and diamond necklace worn by Elizabeth on state occasions? Gone. The diamond flower brooch given by Queen Victoria? Vanished. While the palace tried to maintain silence, Princess Anne acted. She received a tip-off from a former aide of Camilla, revealing the existence of a hidden vault not in a royal palace, but at Ray Mill House, Camilla's private retreat. Acting with the precision of a military operation, Anne authorized a quiet investigation. What they found at Ray Mill House was devastating. Dozens of items tied directly to Queen Elizabeth had been relocated and relabeled with false family tags, effectively hiding them from the Crown Collection Trust. This wasn't a clerical error. It was, as sources suggest, concealment. The discovery of the missing jewels was the final straw. It shattered whatever trust remained between the king and his queen. Now, the machinery of the monarchy is moving swiftly to erase her influence. In a move that signals a complete shift in power, the operations of the monarchy are being quietly transferred to Prince William. The king retains the crown, but the power now runs through his heir. Camilla's personal office at Buckingham Palace has been shuttered, her nameplate removed. Even the walls are changing. Portraits of Camilla that once hung prominently beside Charles are being taken down, replaced by images of William, Kate, and significantly, a full-length portrait of Princess Diana. It is a symbolic restoration of the past, a silent admission that perhaps, after all these years, the public and Diana were right. So, what happens next? The legal proceedings are already underway, led by Sir Gavin Bland, one of Britain's toughest constitutional lawyers. The terms being drafted are brutal. The proposal creates a new title, Queen Consort Emerita, a fancy name that carries absolutely no power and no funding. Camilla would be stripped of access to the Duchy of Cornwall funds and cut off from the sovereign grant. She would be effectively evicted from royal life, confined to Ray Mill House as a private citizen. Furthermore, Prince William has reportedly insisted on a strict non-disclosure clause. If signed, This would prevent Camilla from ever publishing books or speaking to the media about the royal family, with penalties reaching up to £50 million. The message is clear: no more shaping history to suit her agenda. As the palace braces for the official announcement, the atmosphere is heavy with the realization that the House of Windsor is being reborn. This is no longer a monarchy built on protecting the indefensible. It is returning to its roots of duty and bloodline. King Charles faces the twilight of his reign alone, having chosen the dignity of the crown over the desires of his heart. And for Camilla, the game is over. In the Game of Thrones, you win or you disappear, and it seems the Queen is about to disappear.